get your dream car at a young age. So I know a lot. Ooh, Hellcat. So I know a lot of people want to get their dream cars at a young age. It's a dream for everyone. Not really dream cars, because we all have different type of dream cars that cost different amounts of money. What I mean is like the nice cars, like the Mustangs, Camaro SS, Audis, BMWs, all those nice cars that people like to use, show off, street race, whatever you want. I'm about to show you guys how to get those vehicles at the age you are right now. 20, 18, 19, 21, 25. That's still young age to me. So first of all, you gotta have your mentality right. You can't be trying to get one of these cars that costs all the way upwards of $40,000 to $70,000 and not have the right mentality to get one. What do I mean by mentality? By mentality, what I mean is like, how motivated are you to get this car? You can't be lazy, stuck in worldly things, trying to over there go to clubs, be in parties, technically wasting your time in stuff that don't matter is what I mean. All those stuff, that's temporary fun compared to something that can be permanent fun like this. You see? Damn. And I mean, stuff that are temporary fun are only temporary fun for a reason. They feel good for a while, and then now you're hungover. You feel terrible. That's why I personally do not do anything at all. I don't go to clubs, I don't party. I just mainly focus on getting money, going home, going to sleep, and getting my mental right. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else. And if you know me, you know that's all I care about. So by mentality, that's what I mean. You can't be wanting to have one of these.
Speed check reported ahead on State Road 429 South.
You can't, like I was saying, you can't have one of these cars that are upwards of $50,000 to $60,000 and be lazy or just be dumping your money and stuff that don't matter. Like, granted, I would say most of this stuff doesn't matter, but to some of us it does matter. That's why we have them. We don't have them just to show off to people or anything like that. Not to show off to anybody at all. We just have this because this is our personal fun. This is how we like to get what we live in life. And we ultimately just enjoy having these type of cars. So first things first, you gotta have the right mentality to do stuff like this. You can't be a lazy bum sitting on the bed, not wanting to work and wanting so much in your life, but not wanting to go and do it. Ooh, state trooper sitting right there. Like I was saying anyways. Yeah, basically the main thing is just having the mentality to get these type of cars. That's one of the biggest things. Okay, now let's say you have the mentality. What do you do next? Well, now that you have the mentality, it depends on what you're trying to do. You're trying to pay this car off on cash, or you're trying to do a monthly payment. If you're trying to pay it off in cash, just grind every day, non-stop work, day and night. Don't care about what everyone else is doing. Do not care, because at the end of the day, you're here for yourself. You're not here for anybody else. You're here to live your life, and you're not here to please other people. You're not a people's pleasers. You're here to do what you want, get what you want, and at the end of the day, live out your life in the way that you want to, not in the way that other people want you to live your life. Because if you get stuck trying to if you get stuck trying to impress people, all this, you're not gonna succeed in life. Hellcat jailbreak. Ooh, that's a nice brown color. Like I was saying, if you're a people pleaser, you're just trying to please the people, you're not gonna make it far in life. You're just always gonna see what the next person wants for you, not what you want for yourself. You gotta have to want this for yourself. You gotta want it. You gotta grind for it every day if you're trying to pay a car off in cash. And that's really the ultimate thing when you're trying to pay off car in cash. If you're trying to get a cash, just work. Save your money. Don't spend your stuff on stupid stuff. Stay home. Live your life mediocre. Because you don't have to live a luxury life if you don't got it like that. And if you want to get this car, you definitely can't be living a luxury life if you don't got it, like trying to save up to get a car like these Camaros, Mustangs, Audis, BMW, don't matter what car, Nissans, the Z's. You gotta grind for it, and you gotta learn how to grind for it, and you gotta learn how to manage your money right. And now let's get to the other section. If you want to get a monthly payment, you're like, yeah, you know, I don't really want to pay it off in cash, but I can afford doing this much a month. Whew. First of all, you gotta make sure your credit's right. Your credit ain't right, I would not recommend financing one of these type of cars. Go finance a Toyota. Go get yourself a Camry or Corolla and start off with a Camry and Corolla, and then get into one of these. Why do I say that? Well, the first thing, Toyotas, Camrys, and Corollas, they hold their value. They hold their value. Period. They'll never drop. They obviously will drop in value. Every car drops in value, but it doesn't drop crazy in value like all these other cars. So when you go to trade out of it, you won't be in negative equity. That's reason number one. Second reason is the Camry and the Corolla is the best car to get approved on as a first car. I've seen it all the time. I work in sales. Every person cars that I sold that have been first time buyers, Camry, Corolla, nothing else. Camry, Corolla, Camry, Corolla. Sometimes like a Ford Focus, a Kia, something like that, K5, something little, or even like an older RAV4 or something like that, or Hondas, even Hondas. But Toyota Corollas and Camrys, that's your money right there. You can keep that car for a year. Build your credit up for a year. Start at 18. I know you don't want to drive that car. I know you want to be in one of these like this. Sound like that right there. But we all got to start somewhere. We all got to start somewhere. Sometimes we got to humble ourselves because we want too much than what we can afford. We got to humble ourselves and get back into, ooh, Shelby. Anyways, you got to humble yourself and set yourself back into your own reality. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Simple as that. If you can't afford it right now, you can't afford it. Get yourself a Corolla and Camry. Stack up your money because your payments won't even be that high. $200, $300, $400, $500 a month compared to what we pay for these kind of cars. Upwards of $700s to the thousands of dollars. It's nothing. Keep it for a year. Build your credit. And I mean build your credit. Do not be late on a single payment because that will destroy your credit and ruin everything you're trying to work towards. Pay on time, make sure everything's on time, keep your car in check, maintain everything so it holds its value. Obviously you can't avoid trying to crash it, but at the same time, life is life. If you crash, you crash. You can't avoid a car accident. That's why it's called an accident. But yeah, basically start off with a Camry Corolla. Now, if you want something like an RT Charger, an order Mustang GT,
Speed
an
check
order,
reported ahead on State Road
an order Camaro, stuff
south.
like that, I'd recommend putting 10 grand down, and that's still counting the fact that you're gonna have a high interest rate. They're gonna rape you with that interest rate. And what is the interest rate? That's the percentage of money that you're paying back to the bank for them letting you take out a loan. That's basically what it is. You're paying the bank. And if you first time buyer 10 grand down on something like a RT Hemi, Scat Pack, older Mustang, stuff like that, you're gonna get raped on that interest rate. They're gonna get you at a 20% interest rate. Especially now in this market. You can count on it. So that's why I say get a Camry Corolla. They hit you with a high interest rate. Those cars hold their value anyway, just as long as you take care of it. Pay on time for a year. Get credit cards on the sides. Build your credit all around. Don't just do auto loan. Get everywhere, all around. Credit cards, auto loans, stuff like that. So you can build your credit faster and easier in a manner. I mean, I went from a zero credit and having no credit to a 750 in 1 year. In 1 year. That's all it takes. It takes being consistent for 1 year on everything just to build your credit right. And then you trade out of the car. Trade out of the car. Hold on, let me make this turn. You you trade out of the car into your dream car, put money down obviously to lower your payment and lower the amount that you owe on your old car, because granted you may be a little upside down, but not crazy upside down like other people. Maybe like 3-4 grand upside down. Other than that, nothing too crazy, because you got a Camry and Corolla, something that holds its residual value over time. Like I said, yeah, trade it in, put some money down. You have a year of motor vehicle
check
credit.
Reported ahead on I-4 West.
Thank you. You have a year of motor credit. So banks see, oh yeah, this guy paid a car loan for a year. Put a decent amount of money down, because we don't want to pay $1,000 a month. Try to keep it in that sweet spot, 700, even like high 700s. Anything under than 800 is the sweet spot for a sports car. Granted, if you got less than that, I congratulate you. But yeah, that's the sweet spot right there. Build your credit over time. Get yourself a nice little sports car like everyone else you see out here. You know, it don't take much to get these cars. It just takes a lot of patience and a lot of control, because you can't be out there spending money like crazy. You know, when you have cars like these, moving up, what we call moving up in levels, you gotta be a little smarter in life. Because now, even though you make $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 a month, you have close to $1,000 a month taken out of your paycheck every day that you never see, just because it's going towards your insurance and your vehicle. But yeah, that's how you get a car loan. Now, a little smarter option if you want a monthly payment, and let's say granted you're one of those kids, you don't want to wait a long time to get your dream car. You want it now. You're a doer. You want that car now. You don't want to wait a little more. You don't want to wait 3 months. You don't want to wait 5 months. You don't want to wait 7 months. You don't want to wait 12 months. You don't want to wait 2 years. You don't want to wait. You just want it. I say sit down with your parents or someone you know that has a good credit score and ask them to co-sign for you. As soon as you get a co-signer with a high over 700 credit score, good credit history, on-time payments, no penalties on their credit history, you're golden. You can get any car you want, but it just depends on the payment that you want. Well, not any car. We're not gonna go here and go get Shelby's and Z1s. You can get mostly any car that people love to have, like the Camaros, Mustang, Chargers, Challengers, BMWs, Nissan, stuff like that. You know, with a little cosigner, it helps you. Let me explain a little bit of what cosigner is. So a cosigner is someone who will go under the loan with you, or take on the loan fully with you, either be as a principal or a cosigner to help you. So you're gonna what I call leeching off their credit, because you have no credit. You're what we call a ghost. You're a zero beacon, nothing at all. You're a ghost. So you'll be leeching off of their credit, so you can build credit. You can build credit too with them, but you'll be leeching off of their credit so you can get approved for a vehicle. And I mean, with a cosigner, God, it's limitless what cars you can get. You can really get almost any car that you're able to afford, because with a high credit cosigner, there's no credit union or bank that will approve your loan. And the best thing is you'll have a lower interest, just because they'll get you a lower interest rate for your cosigner. You know, but you gotta actually have someone that trusts you, someone that'll be like, yeah, this guy will make his payments on time, or girl, and yeah, I trust them. I'm a cosign for them. I'm gonna take out a car. We're gonna be joint on this account, but it's gonna be your car, and I hope you take out the car of your dreams that you want. That's one way to do it, and that's pretty much the ways you can get a car. And now going back to everything I said, I mean, I don't think I left out much, really. You just really got to stay motivated to get a car like this. You can't be what I call, and no disrespect to anyone, you can't be what I call a bum. What is a bum to me? A bum is someone who likes, like granted you can smoke, drink, I don't care. But if you do it every day consistently, non-stop, you're wasting so much money on things that don't benefit you, that are actually harming you. Then that's your problem. Because let's say you spend some money for a gram this day, and you get another gram another day, and then you get some alcohol another day, other day. You're about to waste $200, $300, $400 a month on an addiction that doesn't matter, that could go towards your vehicle that you want. You know, it's not good to have an addiction at all. At all. Addictions kill you. Not only does it kill you mentally, physically, and financially. Because now all you're going to want to do is make money to drive into that addiction. That's why I was saying you can't be a bum. You can't be out here every day sitting at home smoking, drinking every day. Granted, you can light it up once in a while, drink once in a while. That won't hurt you. Ooh, Corvette C6. Anyway, it won't hurt you at all. Once in a while, you know, keep it minimal. Don't waste so much money on stuff that don't matter. That's my personal opinion. Like, all that money can be used towards something else. And yeah, that's what I call a bum. Someone who sits at home all day, is not motivated to work. Wants everything in life though. Wants everything in life, but doesn't want to go out and search for it. One thing that I believe in a lot is that with God, you can do anything you want in life. Anything. God will always open doors for you. God will always give you opportunities. God will always make what's best for you and give you what's best for you. He won't leave you in the dirt. But here's the catch to that, is what I always believe. God's going to put everything your way. He's going to give you everything you wish for. He's going to give you everything. But you have to work for it. God ain't going to give it to right in your hand. Be like, yeah, this lazy kid, I'm going to give him everything. I'm going to give this lazy kid everything. And it's not that you don't like lazy people. It's that he just doesn't like giving handouts. God's isn't going to give you handouts. He's going to give you what you need. And what you want, God's also going to give you. But with a rule. You got to work for it. He's going to open opportunities, open the doors. God's going to open every single door for you to get to where you want to be. You just got to be the one to actually find those doors and push yourself to get to that place where you want to be. God already opened the doors. You just got to chase after those doors. You can't let them close behind you after God opened them. That's the way I look at things. That's why I am in the position I am right now, where I traded out of cars every single year, from a Charger to a Mustang to now a Camaro SS. One in the span of like 3 or 4 years, I had 3 cars. And granted, I had this car for 4 months. As soon as Shelby pop up, I want to buy it. I may buy it, I may not, but there's a high possibility I may not buy it, just because I want to build this car. That's literally the only reason. But I'm in this position because I worked for everything. I chased the doors that God opened up for me, and I found a way to get through those doors. I didn't stay around like everyone else asking God, oh please give me this, give me this, give me this, and never work for it, always being the same. Because how are you going to expect the same? I like this saying a lot. How are you going to expect a different ending reading the same book over and over again? If you want a different ending, you got to change the book. You got to change the book completely. Or else, if you keep reading the same book every single day, the same ending is going to happen. And I love that saying.
Hazard reported ahead on I-4 west in half a mile. You're still on the fastest route.
Alright, buddy. Ooh, Scat Pack going a little loud. Hold on. Okay, anyway. Like I was saying, I love that saying because it's basically saying you can't expect Anyway, I love that saying because it's basically saying you can't expect things to change in your life and not changing yourself. How do you want change in life and not wanting to be, and you're not willing to change yourself, your physical, Because I say a lot, your physical, how you physically look, body weight, everything, that affects how you feel and how you work. Because if you feel, and I'm not going to say it as fat as someone that's fat, but if you yourself feel fat, you're going to feel discouraged, lazy, everything. You're not going to want to do nothing. You're going to be like, yeah, I'm this way forever and there's nothing to change it. That's how you're going to feel when it comes down. But if you change your mentality, you change, you know what, I feel this way, but I'm going to do something about it. I'm not going to sit there and procrastinate and be like, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm already this way, so I might as well just stay this way. No, I'm going to put on my big boy pants and I'm going to do something for my life and I'm going to change myself. That's something I focus on a lot when it comes down to getting cars like these. And granted, I don't pay my cars cash. I like switching out of cars every once in a while because I don't technically fully pay the price, and I get low interest rates because my credit's high. So I don't really take a lot of that negativity towards the car. I actually stay on positive the whole time. And I mean, if I want something, I put my big boy pants on. I tell myself, I want this. I gotta cut this out of my life. I gotta cut this out of my life. I gotta start doing this. I gotta start putting this on. I gotta start managing my money a little bit more if I want this. And that's the way I am. If I want something, I manage it into my life. And if I can't manage it into the type of life I have right now, you best believe I find a way to make that money. I find a way to make that extra $2,000, $5,000 in income to afford what I want. That's what I've always done. I've always been motivated, because having a dream in life keeps you motivated in life. And that's what I say. I mean, wanting these cars at a young age is going to motivate you so much when you're a kid. You're going to see people like me, like the Scat Pack right in front of me, have these type of cars. You're going to be like, man, I want these. But they're probably old people, and we have 5% tin all around. And as soon as we pop out, you're like, damn, these are some young kids owning these type of cars. Why can't I be like them? And this is what I always tell everyone, you can be like this. So those are just really tips to get into your car. But anybody can get into what I am right now. God didn't make me different from the guy right in front of me in that Scat Pack, to that guy in a Volkswagen, to that guy in that, was that a Kia?
In about 10 miles, take exit 41 to merge onto State Road 570 west toward Lakeland.
All of us have the same opportunity. We all live in the same world. We all have the same opportunity to do the same things in life and achieve the same things in life. Granted, I will say this, we all have different struggles. And like I always tell people, you gotta learn how to make that struggle work for you. You can't let it eat you. Once that struggle eats you, it's over. It's over. You're going to be stuck in an abyss that you can't get out of, and you're going to need someone to help you get out of, which comes down to therapists, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, stuff like that. But we all go through different struggles, but it just depends on how we take those struggles. We got to take those struggles, ooh, state troopers everywhere. We got to take those struggles in a good way. Obviously, there's struggles. Struggles are struggles. They're hard to go through. I've been through so many tough situations in life, and I come from nothing to having all this. I come from nothing. I come from my brother almost dying. I come from this hood life that I lived back in the past that we won't get into. I come from all of this, and now I'm here, doing whatever I want, buying whatever I want, living the life that I want, not the life that people want me to live. Because I did not let those struggles get to me. I use those struggles as motivation to push me out of where I came from, so I can't get stuck in there. You know, and ultimately, credit is important. That's the sad thing about United States. To get these type of cars, credit is important unless you're buying cash. If you're buying cash, you should not care about credit for these cars. But credit is important. Because without credit, you can't get into these type of cars. You will not get approved for these type of cars. Trust me, you will not get approved by yourself without credit or money down. So, I mean,
Speed
really,
check report. reported ahead on I-4
You
West.
just gotta stay motivated. Stay motivated, push yourself, and when you feel like there's nothing else you can do, push yourself even more, because there's always something you can do better. And when you feel like you're falling down a dark hole, and you feel like there's nothing you can do for yourself in life, pray. Pray. God does miracles. You don't know what God has planned for you. Never say this is the end of things, because God knows what He has planned for you in your life. Let's say you miss out on one of these other cars. You missed out, okay. Maybe God has another one out there for you. Don't get discouraged just because you see one of the cars you were like this close to getting disappear and get sold under you, because that's God's way of saying, hold on, I got something better for you. You just gotta wait for it. Hold on, let me get over here. You just gotta wait for it. Yeah. I covered a lot of stuff. I mean, really, base principle is stay motivated. Don't be a bum. Don't waste your time in worldly things that don't matter. Don't waste your money in clubs, girls, stuff like this, all of these other stuff that don't matter. That's throwing dumb money away. That's just money burning. That's like you grabbing your money, lighting it up and burning it away. Be like, yep, I like seeing my money burn away every single day. No, don't fall into these worldly things. Stay motivated and always do what's best for you. Never do what's best for anyone else. Don't listen to anyone else. You're living the life that God wants you to live, and He's gonna lead you to the way you want to be. You know, I strayed out a little bit. You know, I talked about a lot of things. I went in a different route, but basically the main thing I'm trying to say, to get these type of cars at a young age, like me, I'm only 21 and I've had 3 cars, like I said. And not normal cars. I had a Charger, Mustang GT, and the Camaro SS. And I'm looking to upgrade again, but at the same time I might keep this. But ultimately, I'm not made any different from you or the next person watching this video. I'm made the same as everyone in this world. The only thing that changes is the mentality of the person. That's all that changes. You know, you just gotta stay motivated in these types of things, and God will bring you what's for you in your life. Don't rush things. Like I said, that's why I told you, don't rush things. So basically, in simple terms, just to make the video shorter now, stay motivated, you know, build up your credit, have money down, stuff like that. You know, that'll always help you get into the car. But the main thing is manifest everything into your life. You know, you gotta stay motivated to have these type of cars. These type of cars ain't normal cars to have. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. If you feel like you don't understand something, you can say that in the comments. I'll gladly explain it.